and welcome back. Have you noticed the temperature of your PC increasing unnecessarily? Does your cooling fan run at high speed at all times? Does the system suddenly shut down during gaming, video editing, or heavy workload? The culprit might not be your CPU or cooling fan. It could be dried out old thermal paste. And in this video, I'll be showing you how to change your thermal paste. We'll cover what thermal paste actually does, when to change it, what tools you'll be needing, common mistakes beginners make, what size of thermal paste to apply, how to reinstall your CPU after applying thermal paste, and how to check out if everything worked out perfectly well. By the end of this video, you'll be able to improve cooling performance, reduce increase in temperature, and increase the lifespan of your system. Let's get started.
Before replacing it, let's understand what a thermal paste actually does. The CPU generates a huge amount of heat every seconds. Without proper cooling, temperature can exceed safe operating limits. The CPU cooler sits on top of the processor to remove the heat. But here is the problem. Neither the CPU surface nor the cooler base is perfectly smooth. Even polished metal has microscopic gaps. These tiny air packets trap heat because air is a poor conductor of heat. Thermal paste fills those microscopic gaps, allowing heat to transfer efficiently from the CPU into the heat sink, where it can be cooled by the fan or liquid cooler. Thermal paste does not last forever. Over time, it can dry out, crack, lose effectiveness, separate, or become less efficient in transferring heat. When this happens, CPU temperatures begins to rise. Signs include high CPU temperature, loud cooling fans, thermal throttling, random shutdowns, lower gaming performance, slow rendering speeds, system instability. If you are replacing your CPU cooler or removing it for any reason, it's also good practice to clean off the old paste and apply fresh thermal paste before reinstalling the cooler. You will need a new thermal paste, isopropyl alcohol, microfiber cloth or lint for wipes, cotton swabs, screwdriver. These ones are optional. Compressed air, anti-static strap, flashlight. Before opening your computer, shut down Windows completely. Turn off power supply. Unplug the power cable. Disconnect every external cable. Hold the power button for about 10 seconds to discharge any remaining electricity. Avoid working on carpets if possible. Touch a metal part of the PC case to occasionally reduce static electricity. Remove the side panel. Locate the CPU cooler. Your system may have Intel stock cooler, AMD stock cooler, Tower Air cooler, liquid AIO cooler. Take a moment to inspect how it's mounted. Every cooler is slightly different. And here is where beginners panic. Don't disconnect the CPU fan cable from it. Loosen the mounting screws gradually. Don't remove one screw completely before the others. Instead, loosen each screw one at a time in a cross pattern. Once all screws are loose, don't pull straight upward immediately. old thermal paste can act as glue. Instead, gently twist the cooler left and right, then lift it slowly. This greatly reduces the risk of damaging the CPU during removal. You will see old thermal paste on the CPU and the bottom of the cooler. Apply a little isopropyl alcohol to your lint-free cloth. Carefully wipe both surfaces to look completely clean. Allow the alcohol to evaporate before applying new paste. Never apply fresh thermal paste over old one. There are several types of thermal paste: ceramic, carbon-based, metal-based, liquid metal. For beginners, ceramic and carbon-based thermal paste are the safest. Liquid metal provides excellent performance but is electrically conductive and can damage components if applied incorrectly. So, it's generally recommended only for experienced users. One of the biggest myths is the more paste, the better. Actually, too much paste can squeeze around the CPU and reduce cooling efficiency. Too little may leave uncovered areas. The ideal amount is usually the size of a small pea or grain of rice placed on the center of the CPU, allowing the pressure from the cooler to spread it evenly. To install the cooler, lower it straight down. Avoid sliding it around. Align the mounting holes. Tighten the screws gradually. Use a cross pattern, a few turns per screw. Repeat until secure. Reconnect the CPU fan cable. Double check that every cable is connected. For the first boot, reconnect power. Turn on your PC. Listen carefully. The CPU pan should start spinning immediately. Enter BIOS if desired. Check CPU temperature. They should be noticeably lower than before if thermal paste was the problem. Testing in Windows. Open monitoring softwares such as HW Monitor, Core Temp, HW Info Monitor Ideal Temp. Then run again, a benchmark or a stress test. Compare the temperatures before and after replacing the paste. Many users notice significant improvements when replacing old or poorly applied thermal paste, especially if the original paste had dried out. Avoid these common mistakes: using too much paste, using too little, forgetting to reconnect CPU fan, not cleaning old paste, over-tightening screws, touching the CPU with dirty fingers, using conductive liquid metal without experience, reusing old thermal paste after removing the cooler. Here are some frequently asked questions. How often should I replace thermal paste? Every 3 to 5 years for most systems, or sooner if temperature increases significantly or the cooler is removed. Can thermal paste damage my CPU? Most standard ceramic and carbon-based pastes are non-conductive and safe when used correctly. Can I reuse old thermal paste? No. Always clean it off and apply fresh paste after removing the cooler. Here are a few professional tips. Clean your CPU cooler when it is removed. Remove dust from fans. Improve cable management for better airflow. Check that your case fans are working properly. Replace worn-out case fans if necessary. Monitor temperature every few months. These simple maintenance tips can keep your PC running cooler and quieter. Replacing thermal paste may seem intimidating at first, but it's one of the easiest and most efficient maintenance tasks you can perform on your PC. With just a few basic tools and a little patience, you can reduce CPU temperature, improve performance, and extend the lifespan of your processor. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more practical tech tutorials, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tech tutorial.